What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Patty Rick.
What's up, guys? I'm Chase.
And I just got back from the Atlanta International Auto Show.
And I didn't.
No.
I was not able to go, but we sent Patty Rick.
I basically got what I think was the coolest thing at every booth.
I'm excited to see what the heck was there. All right, Pat, what's the first car that we need to see?
So first thing we're going to talk about is the 2024 Chevy Equinox EV3 LT.
You better tell me something exciting, because by that name, I am not excited.
Yeah, no. So typically the Chevy Equinox is like your small crossover, very bland, very suburban mom kind of vehicle.
No shade on the suburban mom.
No, like it has its purpose.
But it has a use.
As someone who's not a suburban mom,
I am not
weirdly
either.
enough.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, I am not a suburban mom.
But this thing's cool. It's fully electric.
Okay.
It's
I'm a little more excited now.
Fully electric. I know you like the EV stuff.
I do.
280 horsepower.
More than my Subaru.
346 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay, I'm a little
Lots more than the Subaru.
You don't have to say the lots. Anyway.
It is. Here's the thing. Front and rear heated seats. You thought the screen in the Tundra was big at 14 inches?
I did.
This thing is 17.7 inch screen.
Okay, I'm
it's
definitely here for that.
Huge.
Okay.
It's gigantic. It was really crazy to look at. It was pretty far away. It was behind a demo barrier, so we couldn't get in it.
Gotcha.
Couldn't really get in there and play with it. It's a pre-production model.
Right.
They will be available early 2024.
Okay. Big things, price and range.
Price and range. 300 miles of range on a full charge.
Okay.
Very solid. $30,000.
All right, Tesla Model 3, you got some problems.
And available all-wheel drive.
That we also love, because we don't want to get stuck in our own driveways.
Nope.
Anyway, story for another day. All right, next vehicle.
What?
Next, nope, another day.
So the next vehicle is going to be the 2024 Toyota Camry Nightshade Edition.
It's a cool name. Tell me why I should be excited.
Cool. So this year they came up with this beautiful blue color. They've got these really pretty bronze wheels on it. Mainly for me is it's a base model. It's a lower trimmed Camry.
Okay.
But they've added a lot of really cool stylistic upgrades.
Okay.
So for somebody who doesn't want a sunroof, who doesn't need the giant display on the center dash, who doesn't need all these crazy tech features, but wants a basic, reliable Camry.
Right.
But they want to have some really cool stylistic options to go along with it. It's very pretty. The color combo is, I mean, it's bronze and blue. It's Subaru's thing, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty.
Let me see these wheels. You got me all excited. Bro, that's a fucking Camry?
They're so good. They're so good.
Bro, hold on. Okay. Wow. Okay.
And
okay, Toyota.
And it's their Softex leather, so it's not like cloth. It is still leather.
Right.
It does have the smaller screen in it, but it's a leather wrap steering wheel. It's still a Camry, so it's plenty of cargo room.
Bro, legit.
The blacked out emblems, the little black wing on the rear. It's a good look. It's a good look. I like it.
Camry, I would like to give you this. I like your wheels. Okay, 28 grand price as shown.
Yeah.
But that's still big clap to me. Under 30, you get dope looking wheels and a dark blue that I like.
Cool blue, blacked out emblems, good interior, like still leather.
Yeah.
It's the same leather that's in the Tundra.
I'm here for all that.
All right, so up next is the 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Sport. It is 100% redesigned for 24. It's a brand new car. New platform. It does use the same two engines it's had before.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they lost the manual option.
I'm a little happy because one, the green makes me a little jealous, and secondly, they get the little gold accent things.
Yeah, they're different than the copper accents on yours. They are actually gold.
I think the green and the yellow, though,
it pops.
good combo.
It's a cool color.
You also don't like the piano black on the back?
Correct. Yeah, so on the back, on the rear, you'll see that in the middle of the rear hatch is like that piano black bar, the piano black on the spoiler. It blends in with the dark tint on the window, but it's the only spot of piano black on the whole car. And if you know anything about piano black, is you touch it and it's immediately dirty.
Fingerprint boy. Yeah, I would say I'll hold off opinions until maybe we can get one for review, and then I want to see it out in the light, see it like where you're actually going to be driving it, not in a showroom.
Yeah, now the interior upgrades they've done, they've kind of redesigned the stitching on the seat, how it looks. They did redesign the cup holder. They redesigned, It's got the big screen that your Outback has. So it's got the giant vertical screen
smaller
in it.
Model, same screen.
Yeah.
I hope it's laggy.
So like the interior, no, it's not.
Dang it.
The interior, it's good. The interior is really, really nice on that car. I'm a big fan of that. Again, the color's a little weird, so I mean that's an easy choice. Just pick a different color.
Yeah. Problem solved.
And then put a manual in it, Subaru.
Next.
Put a manual
Pat,
your
you
car.
can't, Pat, you can't.
All right, next up is the all-new 2023-2024 Nissan Aria. So it is all-wheel drive, similar to the Equinox.
Right.
It gets a little over 300 miles of range, similar to the Equinox. It does have their Pro Pilot 2.0,
Okay.
which is similar to like a full-style autopilot.
Oh.
Yeah. Stylistically, it's kind of weird. It's a crossover SUV hatchback thingy,
Right.
but it's very, very cool. It comes in this really cool gray color.
Right.
Like almost a Nardo gray. The Z comes in the same color.
Right.
And it is very pretty on that car. It's very pretty on this Aria. Nissan, we all know, has fantastic EV vehicles. The Leaf, basically the first
They're
conventional,
old
like,
school in it with the electronic.
yeah, they were like the first people to bring a mass-produced EV to the market in the US.
Right.
This thing is only upgrades. The screen is huge on the inside. It
Right.
has a mix of digital and physical buttons. What I mean by that is there's like on the interior trim across the dash,
Right.
there are the buttons built into that wood grain piece that are like slightly raised.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you can see them,
Fancy boy.
but they're also not there.
Of course. Semi physical buttons.
Yeah, it's kind
Got
of
it.
strange.
The openness of the floorboard in the front is one of those like really interesting things that you can do with an EV because you don't have to
Yeah,
have
you don't have a
transmission and
transmission
everything.
tunnel and everything there.
Yeah, so that'll be super interesting, especially in a platform like that where there might be a situation where you want to have a ton of people in a car.
Yeah.
You got room for it. That'd be
Now, what's really crazy is that center console is electronic. Goes forward and back to give you more room down there, so if you want to put bags down there, your groceries or whatever. So the steering wheel on that Aria is really, really cool. It's very, very kind of yoke style almost. It's very flat across the center. Still a steering wheel, still round all the way around.
Gotcha.
But it's just really thin across the middle.
Okay.
It gives you kind of a weird space-agey, Jetson-y feel that I'm about.
It sounds like that's the vibe they're going through with the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, next up, speaking of dope greens, tell me about this next boy.
So this is the 2023 Lexus GX460.
I don't think I've ever been so excited to talk about a Lexus.
Now this is the last year of the V8.
Get it while you can status.
The
Oh
GX460 is going away, at least in its current format,
no. Okay.
and it is beautiful.
No, it does look really good.
Yeah, this screen pops. It's super, super vibrant. It's got a ton of metal flake in it. That is the Nightshade edition as well of the Lexus.
So there's
So
little
it's
blacked out pieces.
Blacked out emblems, blacked out wheels. It's got a couple little stylistic things on the interior.
I'm not gonna speak for both of us, but I am here for
Yup.
Nightshade. Dope green on the outside, Nightshade edition.
Yep.
What else do we have on the inside?
Beautiful
Anything?
black interior. So the inside, we've got black dash, black headliner, black floor liner, black doors. It's all great. The seats themselves are kind of that, I want to say like a steely gray, kind of light gray color.
Okay.
Not huge on it, but it's really nice leather.
I like
It's-
the contrast of the seat with everything else black, so I'm kind of sold on it, but I would want to see it in person.
Yeah, you'd have to see it in person. Lots of physical buttons.
We love it.
Physical buttons. You love to see it. So last thing we're going to talk about, he's freaking out about it right now. He just saw the pictures, is that rear hatch. So the rear glass opens up as those Land Cruisers in the GX series has done for a long time. And then the door opens sideways, and it's huge. It's a massive opening.
Why do I get so excited about rear glasses opening? This
You love it
happened
on the Tundra.
I loved it on the
You
Tundra.
love it on this Lexus.
I think I have a problem. All right, Pat, tell me about this next thing that I'm now confused about.
Yeah. So the next thing is the 40th anniversary edition of the Toyota Forerunner.
Okay.
So they come in a
cool.
couple different color combos.
Right.
The one we saw at the show was black with the super cool, like it's got this multicolor, the Toyota stripe down the side of it.
You show me a photo or a video from far back, it looked black.
Yep.
And then you show me a close-up video.
Yep.
And it looked purple or blue.
Yeah, it's kind of blurply.
So it's blurple.
Yeah.
So what's up with the blurple?
So it is a black base color with a ton of metal flake in it, most of which is going to be blue or silver.
Interesting.
So it kind of gives you, when the right light is on it and it looks correct,
Right.
it's going to give you like this dark blue, almost like a navy
Yeah.
look. But from 15 feet away, it's black.
I love it in black. I'm undecided on blue.
I think it's cool.
You think it's cool?
I really like it.
Oh, we can fight
'Cause
over
it-
it. Sweet.
Yeah.
What else is new about it with the 40th edition?
So you're going to see those really cool bronze TRD off-road wheels that come with it.
Those look dope.
Does have a little bit of a lift to it over a standard Forerunner.
That makes it look dope.
The interior is really nice. It's just got lots of little kind of tidbits here and there about the 40th anniversary. On the rear of it, though, which is super cool, up on the hatch, I think we have a clip of it. You'll see it here if we do. but it has all generations, like the silhouette of all of the Forerunner generations.
I love that.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Fun fact.
I hope I got that on video.
Fun fact, when we were going to buy our Subaru Wilderness, I was looking into Forerunners, and the only reason we didn't go with the Forerunner was because of the infotainment area was a little behind where the Subaru Outback Wilderness was.
Yep, that's true, and it gets ass gas mileage.
I slightly considered that, but it was mostly.
I mean, you're gonna get like 16 highway.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
It's not good.
Yeah, fair. All right.
Yeah.
I think the best was saved for last because the first thing Pat told me when he got back from the auto show, he would not shut up about the Jeep Wagoneer. So the floor is yours,
So the 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer is it's huge for one. It's like the size of a Tahoe or a Suburban.
Right.
It is 3 rows of seating. It is more technology than I have ever seen in a car.
Okay.
Like full stop, bar none, period, the most tech.
No cap.
I've been told there was 75 inches of total screen space.
Split between multiple screens.
Between multiple screens.
Right.
So you got the driver dashboard, digital.
Okay.
Center infotainment, digital. Co-pilot infotainment, which is a thing we'll talk about, digital. The rear seats, second row, have a digital screen for all their climate control.
Okay.
There's also screens behind each headrest
Okay.
for the second row.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay, what else? What else?
very cool.
Why else do I care about
Oh, I'm
the Jeep
sorry.
Wagoneer?
In the front, there's also a lower digital screen for your climate control.
God. Okay, other than screens, why else should I care?
Air ride suspension, up and down.
Okay, I do care about
Super
that.
cool. Bunch of different off-road modes, even on something that big.
Ooh.
So keeping with those Jeep roots, it's got mechanical locking differentials front and rear.
Okay.
Got a big old V8. It's a Hemi V8.
It kind of has to.
I mean, it should.
Yeah.
And it boogies. It's got plenty of pickup. We were able to drive one at the show. It was super cool.
Right.
Night vision camera on the front.
Okay.
So it's got a thermal night vision camera. So
if you're doing like a spec op mission, you can use it.
Yeah. Or if you're just driving at night, it can see 150 yards ahead of you.
Holy
so way further than your headlights can see.
Huh.
Yeah, it's neat. It's
Yeah,
cool. We got to play with it.
Okay, anything else super important about the Jeep Wagon?
The rear folding seats, the third row and second and third row rear folding seats, you can activate via the trunk,
Right.
via these buttons you'll see right now.
Right.
So that rear seat, totally electric, comes up and down independently of either side. It's a 60-40 split.
Okay.
The mid row on the model you see is a bench style seat. So it's a 40-20-40 split.
Okay.
And those you hit a button and they fold down. You have to manually flip them back up.
Okay.
But they're still cool.
So I've seen this thing, and it's one of those vehicles where online, I really like the way it looks. But then when I've seen them in person, I've been like, oh my God, it's so huge. And I don't really like it. So
Yeah, and then I got in the thing. I was in the same boat.
Okay.
I was like, this thing is friggin' gigantic.
Right.
And then I climbed in it and was like, no, this is fine.
This is great.
This is great.
Interesting.
I understand.
Now I really want to drive one.
I fit
Yeah.
in the third row.
Oh, the third row.
Comfortably.
Ooh.
And here's the thing. Front seats, 26 way adjustable,
Okay.
including massaging. The second row,
Of course.
heated
Okay.
and cooled.
Of course.
Third row, heated.
Jeez, everybody gets comfort.
Yeah.
You get comfort, and you get comfort.
The
We all
Oprah
get
of comfort.
it's the Oprah of comfort and screens.
Yeah, and then we thought there was a lot of cameras on the GMC,
Yeah.
Sierra AT4X.
Yes.
So many cameras.
Okay, so it's big, but you can still drive it because of all the cameras.
And there's a 360 cam in the back seat. So as a parent, on the co-pilot display, you can see what nonsense your kids are doing.
Bro.
And as a parent, there's the co-pilot display, which again, the co-pilot display is super cool. The driver cannot see it. So it's tinted in a way that, like, really, if you're not right in front of it,
yeah, it's
you
got like
can't see
privacy
it.
glass or something.
Yep. It has an HDMI in.
So you can watch whatever you want.
You can plug in a Fire Stick. You can plug in a gaming console.
Bro.
You can
play online games going down the road.
You can plug in one gaming console either in the front or back seat. All three of the screens, so the co-pilot screen and the two kids in the back, or your two buddies in the back,
Right.
can all play on the same console.
You could have
You can have a mobile LAN party.
You could have a mobile Halo LAN party driving down the road.
Yep.
Okay, let me.
You want to talk about a road trip
let
vehicle?
Let me tell you, dude, right now. I swear to Jesus, if we get a Jeep Wagoneer, we are hooking an Xbox up, and we are having a mobile Halo LAN party, and we will make a video on it.
Yep. And here's
Outside of the review.
and
The Jeep Wagoneer, amazing, also expensive.
Yep.
Hopefully we get the opportunity to drive one.
Yep.
Final thoughts from the Atlanta Auto Show.
Super cool. I think my favorite thing at the auto show was the Subaru booth. They had puppies. The ASPCA was there and they had puppies you could adopt, and I may or may not have tried to take a couple of them home.
That is some nasty marketing.
Oh, it's
Also
so good
adorable.
though. They're so cute.
My favorite thing, honestly, it would be the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, but the price brings me down to reality. I
Yeah.
think the Lexus GX.
Oh yeah, like car-wise, it's the Lexus.
GX460.
There you go.
Nailed it. I think that's my favorite thing.
It was super cool.
Okay, can we end this video so I can go look up Lexus's website?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was the end of our little virtual walk around of the Atlanta Auto Show for 2023. I appreciate you walking around, Pat.
Yep, the
Sad couldn't go
41st
with you.
annual.
41st annual. If you guys have any questions about what Pat saw, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll be down there answering some questions. And subscribe to the channel for other car reviews and now potentially more content.
Potentially weird car-related content.
'Cause we like
may or
cars.
may not have bought a project car.
Goodbye.
Why is he so weird?